Hey, how you doing? This is Tom, and this is Tom's Radio Room Show, and I don't know if this is going to work. I'm kind of overwhelming my computer down in my radio room because I'm doing multiple things at once, and two of them require a lot of resources from the computer. Anyway, I'm going to try it anyway. So my friend Thomas sent me this SDR, this new Elec NE SDR. It's the latest version, and you can, as you can see, you can get it from Amazon. And so I've been fighting getting it to work because it uses software that I haven't used in a long time. So I've kind of forgotten how to use it. But I finally got it configured, and I think it's working, and I want to show it to you. So I'm running SDR++, and I've got my K-480 WLA antenna hooked to this SDR dongle. And let me do something here for a second. I've got my scanner on. Let me turn that off. Here we go. And it appears to be working. I've got the volume turned off.
As is often the case in New Zealand, we write great laws.
So this is...
and then don't resource the agencies who are charged with.
That is Radio New Zealand, and it's 6:30 in the morning here in Clearwater, Florida. And you can see there's quite a bit of noise around it, and the signal is jumping up and down. It's at 9.7 megahertz. And I have totally forgotten how to use all these options here. Now, I've got it set up, and I don't know if this is going to record. I've got my computer set up to also, at the same time, run SDR Uno, which has a lot of good filters. And I use this program the most and recently. And it's connected to my Megaloop Plus antenna. And it's getting it looks like about the same signal level, but it has better filtering, therefore less noise. So let me unmute it here.
Out, and all credit again to Minister McKee, who's really leant into trying to get this stuff done. It's only now that we're doing things. The question will be whether we keep that momentum. Now, I just mentioned phase 2.
So it's a real apples and oranges and grapes and everything else comparison. And so I'm using my RSP DX receiver. That's the receiver I'm using here. And it's connected to my Megaloop antenna, and the Megaloop antenna and the K480 loop antenna are at slightly different heights, and are about 6 feet apart, and are probably pointing in slightly different directions. So we got a lot of variables here. But taking all that into account, it appears that the much more expensive, like almost 3 times the price, RSP DX is doing a much better job in this condition, in these circumstances, this configuration. But I just wanted to show it to you, and I want to thank Thomas for sending me, if I can get back to it. Like I say, I don't know if my recording software is keeping up with all this thing it's running. This guy right here, it plugs directly into a USB port. I've got some kind of connection problem, because if I jiggle this while it's collected, while it's in a USB port, it comes and goes. So I have to just get it in the exact right position and don't touch it. And then it works fine. So you can get these from Amazon for $48. And the convenient is you just plug them into a USB port. But the inconvenience is it comes with no software. Now I tried to get SDR console to recognize it, but I wasn't able to, and I just gave up. I'm sure there is a configuration, but I just gave up. And SDR console gives me a lot of good filters. And of course, I can't use SDR Uno because they don't support, to my knowledge, other devices than their own. I think that's true. I tried SDR Angel. I couldn't get it to recognize the dongle. I tried HD SDR, and I couldn't find the driver for this dongle for that program. I remember years ago, I used a dongle similar to this one, not as good, and had it working, but can't get it working today. So that's where we're at. Again, thanks to Thomas, and thank you for watching, and have a great day. Bye-bye.